Hi, today we'll be looking into the topic the fulfillment audit, identifying gaps and gains. I wish to highlight how goal setting and benchmarking can together play a pivotal role in the measurement of productivity and efficiency and root fulfillment in life. Goal setting and benchmarking are deliberate attempts at creating a yardstick, creating a template, recognizing a set of indices or matrices against which you can measure performance on a consistent basis. Goal setting and benchmarking is the backdrop against which you can intermittently perform audits, perform checks, perform the scrutiny that is necessary for the attainment of milestones in the forward trajectory that fulfillment entails. As I use the word benchmark, it evokes memories of my experience at one of my previous workplaces when I worked as a marketing representative of one of Nigeria's largest commercial banks. We used to have what we call review sessions. Now, in those review sessions, the performance of every marketer will be weighed first against set benchmarks. There are parameters that you ought to meet. There are benchmarks that have been set by management that you're supposed to surpass. Your performance will be checked against set benchmarks. And then your outcomes will also be checked against your previous performance. So they will weigh your current showings against your previous highest highs. And then finally, your performance can also be benchmarked against your peers and equals. So like a peer review can be conducted. Now, the idea of all of this is to definitely spur every person in attendance to greater heights, to show that there are no targets that are unsurmountable, that there are no goals that are beyond reach. And then I took that reality, that truism, into my own personal life. As you go about your daily routine in the pursuits of fulfillment, what yardstick are you measuring your outcomes against? What set goals are you intermittently reviewing? And what parameters are you using to make those occasional, regular, or intermittent reviews? Fulfillment is not some vague utopian ideal. It's a series of interconnected or interwoven desired outcomes that is first preconceived internally and then executed externally. Goal setting and benchmarking, therefore, are necessary ingredients in the recipe for accomplishing or attaining set goals. Benchmarking enables us to measure, to weigh, and determine if there are shortfalls, if there are gaps between where we should be and where we are. And definitely, if we'll recognize these gaps, it enables or permits the introspection that communicates the needed or necessary interventions that will bridge the gap. Fulfillment thrives on realistic expectations. It is benchmarking that intermittently measures your progress, your work rate, your efficiency, your productivity. Fulfillment sets standards and defines expectations, but it's benchmarking that measures performance levels. Now, to benchmark is to measure your performance against your full potential, against your previous best performances or outcomes, and against your current capabilities. The idea with benchmarking is to compel you to internalize best possible outcomes, as well as to identify areas for possible improvement and promote collaboration and healthy competition where necessary. As you embrace those goals and targets that your fulfillment will communicate, don't forget to intermittently conduct checks, reviews. Don't forget to benchmark. And as you benchmark, endeavor to do that quick, early enough in the process, in the journey of fulfillment. Endeavor to conduct those benchmarks or to check intermittently and regularly, and then endeavor to be open-minded about them. The idea is to always be the best version of yourself. Thank you. Keep a date with me again next week. Bye-bye.